Show me where to look and tell me what will I find? Will I find? Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Love is in the water, love is in the air. Show me where to look and tell me will love be there. Love be there. Teach me how to speak and teach me how to share. Teach me where to go and tell me will love be there. Love be there. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Heaven, let your light shine down. 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 I'm gonna let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine. Heaven's little light gonna shine on me. I'm gonna let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine. Heaven's little light gonna shine on me. Gonna shine. I'm gonna shine. Yeah. Yeah. Shine from Collective Soul, 1994 in drop D tuning. Hello, my friends, and as I mentioned this week, we're in drop D tuning, playing Shine from Collective Soul. And drop D tuning is just like standard tuning, except on string 6, you lower the pitch from an E down to a D. So it's an octave apart from our 4th string, lending itself to some, in D shape, some nice droning sounds. So this is a 3-chord song, and there's a couple of asterisk chords. They're variants of 2 of the chords. Okay, primary chord in the song is a D chord. There's the D shape, you're very familiar with it. 6-string chord, so that we can drone out that beautiful D note on that 6th string. Second chord in the song is what I'm calling a C add 2 add 5. There's probably a more graceful name for it. I don't know what it is, but we're using our middle finger on string 5, fret 3, index finger, string 4, fret 2. So that's like the basis for a C chord. But then on the top part of it, tone-wise, we're using our ring finger and our pinky, respectively, on strings 2 and 1 on the 3rd fret. So it is a C with some added suspended notes. And we keep that D, open D droning. And then to get to our 3rd chord, the G over D, we just pull the middle finger off and use our index finger on string 5, fret 2. So you see that transition from the C add 2, add 5. Easy transition. Pulling off the middle finger, moving the index finger down to the 5th string, fret 2. Okay, so those are the 3 chords. Now, we do have a couple of asterisk chords, and I'll explain why in a moment, but they're just a regular old C, and then just a shell of a G, where I'm using my middle finger on string 5, fret 2, and my pinky on string 2, fret 3. Now the reason we use those chords rather than the full-on C, add 2, add 5, and G over D is that after we do that little power riff that I'll show you in a moment, the end of that riff, we're doing a power chord on strings 6, 5, and 4 on the 6th fret. Now to go from that to get to a 4-finger C, I think has set you up for a potential of missing that chord. So instead, I've just used a regular old C there because we have muscle memory that tells us how to get there pretty easily. So you're on that 6th fret, and then you just go down and hit a C, and then you hit that little shell of a G. So it's a heaven let your light shine down. Now that we've established our D finger position, then we can go to the C, add 2, add 5, G over D. Okay, now let's talk about what I'm calling the grungy power chord riff. So, the nice thing about drop D tuning is you've got a natural power chord with these strings 6, 5, and 4. So if you bar those 3 strings, you can move them anywhere. And so in this song, Collective Soul took advantage of that, and they did this little grungy riff. So it's open, open, 3, open, 3, open, 3, open, 5. Open, open, 3, open, 3, open, 3, open, 5. Goes kind of fast, but it's a feel sort of a thing. Yeah. The second time you add that 6th fret on, so that's where you get that grunge kind of dissonant sound. Yeah. And you can see I'm starting off in a D shape. I've got my index finger on string 3 fret 2, my ring finger on string 2 fret 1. And now I'm using my middle finger, the kind of the last knuckle or first knuckle of it, to do this fretting work. And I'm muting right there after you hit the note on the 5th fret. I'm using my fleshy part of my palm to stop the strings. That's kind of an artistic key point in the song. You just go silent right there. But when I go to the 6th fret, I'm using my ring finger because I think that's easier and sounds better than going. I guess it doesn't sound that much different, but it's easier for me. You'll play it the way that works best for you. But it's a yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Heaven let your light shine down. Ooh. Heaven let your light shine down. Down, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. There's your strum pad. Down, down, up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down. So let's just finish up with the outro here. I'm gonna let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine. Heaven's little light gonna shine on me. I'm gonna let it shine, I'm gonna let it shine. Heaven's little light gonna shine on me. Gonna shine. I'm gonna shine. Yeah. Yeah. And it has that all of a sudden ending where you, on that 6th fret, you hit it and then just use your palm to mute it out. So anyway, a fun little song. It's a challenging song, but it's really good practice, especially doing that little grungy riff. just before the chorus. Okay, so again, we're playing Shine from Collective Soul, drop D tuning, 3 primary chords, a D, C add 2, add 5, and a G over D, and then we have the little transition C and transition G when we're coming out of our grunge riff. So hope you guys enjoy singing and playing this song, and I look forward to sending you another song really soon. Until then, adios, my friends.